2020. Everybody was afraid of COVID. We were locked down in our homes, and every time we turned on the TV, we heard this.
Dr. Anthony Fauci, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you making time on this very busy day.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is with us. Dr. Fauci himself.
Tonight, Dr. Anthony Fauci joins us live on The Beat. What do you think about the job Fauci's doing?
I think he's great.
I could watch Tony Fauci spit truth at the disinformation elves on Capitol Hill all day long.
Back in the days, nobody got more airtime than Dr. Fauci, not even Kilmeade. He was on every cable news show, every major magazine cover. They even made documentaries about him. After all, he was the science. So if Fauci said to muzzle up and get vaxxed, people listened. And if you dare ask questions, you were just a far-right crank who didn't care if your neighbor died. Well, at least that's what they wanted us to believe. People listened. And if you dare ask questions, you were just a far-right crank who didn't care if your neighbor died. Well, at least that's what they wanted us to believe. But this week, some interesting footage has come to light. It was shot in June of 2021 for a PBS special, that means we paid for it, on the vaccine, which airs tonight. It documents Fauci going door to door in Washington, D.C., pressuring people to get the jab. But here's the thing. These residents in deep blue D.C. weren't buying it. They didn't trust it. Listen to this.
I heard that it doesn't cure it, and it doesn't stop you from getting it.
No.
So
On the very, very, very rare chance that you do get it, even if you're vaccinated, you don't even feel sick. It's like you don't even know you got infected. It's very, very good at protecting you.
So Fauci just lied to the woman's face. Millions of vaxxed Americans have gotten COVID, including Fauci. In fact, he got it twice. So why is he telling her it's extremely rare? Now, this is the mad scientist that sponsored the lab that leaked the virus, and now he's going door to door lying to people about the vaccine that he gets royalties from. Interesting, right? But some of these people weren't buying what Fauci was trying to sell. Watch this.
If allow thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
And not
It's
like
much
the
more
common
serious than the flu.
Well, the flu kills a lot of people annually, too.
You know how many people died of the flu the last year? 20 to 30,000. You know how many people have died from COVID-19 in the United States? 600,000 Americans.
The number that you all giving that died, that's once again, that's you all's number.
Guy's got a point. The way hospitals recorded COVID deaths was strange. If you had stage 4 cancer but caught COVID and died, it was marked as a COVID death. If you had COVID and died in a car crash, it was marked as a COVID death. Didn't make sense. But again, you weren't allowed to ask questions, remember? And since when is it okay for the government to go door to door and debate with people about what they should inject in their bodies?
When you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, there's something else going on with that. Something else going on.
It is something going on.
There's something else.
You're right.
Y'all campaign is about fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people with fear. That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear, this pandemic. That's all it is.
Again, the guy's asking legitimate questions. All Americans should be suspicious, especially when the government's going door to door paying us to do stuff. Dana Lash is a nationally syndicated radio host. So, Danny,